Vaca asks, have you ever thought of killing someone? Honestly, no, I have not. But in 2008, I did have a dream that I accidentally, / maybe on purpose, ground my best friend Jenny into hummus. I did tell her about this dream, and I don't think she's ever gotten over it. Georgette Abernethy asks, what's your worst / most embarrassing date? I'm going to be honest, I haven't gone on a lot of dates. I don't really understand what dates are or how they happen. When I was what I referred to as straight, I would just, straight to the bone, straight to the pound town. When you say you're straight but you are actually gay and repressing your real horniness, go to Pound Town. When you need validation from other people around you, you don't actually like yourself, so you want people to want your genital zone. There's always stuff to do there, and then it's so sensual and cool to do stuff, and then Pound Town. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, but there was one thing that I suppose you could refer to as a date. I don't know how to describe it. We went to a large net that took a very long time to walk to. We had to hold hands at one point. My hands are so sweaty. I can't hold hands, my sweet dudes. They clam up. It's a cesspool of sweat and germs just bashing together. Two hands. One is always rougher than the other one. So the person with the softer hands is just feeling the rougher person's hands, usually mine, and then the rough person's hands feeling the softness of the other person's hands, just knowing that they're the rough one. It's not. Why do we play this game? Hand holding? It makes no sense. You need your hands to do things. What if there's a bell pepper on the street, sir, and you need to use your hand to pick that bell pepper up, and your other hand is holding a Frosty because it's delicious? While I'm on the topic linking arms, that's a hard pass for me. No, I don't want to link arms with you. Yes, I understand it's precious and adorable, but I'm not sure my soul is genuinely that precious or adorable. And my robes don't lend themselves to a link. So I'm sorry, Leslie, no. I don't want to link arms with you down Main Street, even though it's the most precious thing that could ever be imagined. I'm not precious, Leslie. I've told you 100 times. What was the question? A boy took me to a large net. It was pretty romantic. It was just beautiful. You can climb it. It was cool. It was cool. We were making out like crazy on that net, my sweet dudes. Now, I gotta let you in on a little fun fact. I have been incredibly addicted to CoverGirl Clean Foundation since puberty. So I would mask my entire face and sometimes my lips in at least a third of a bottle of CoverGirl Clean Foundation every day. Now the intense making out wiped off the lower half of my CoverGirl Clean Foundation mask, and I was terribly ashamed. I crept down to the lower part of the net, and I told him, don't look at me, because I had to reapply my mask, though. You know what? I'm not even embarrassed. I need to do what I need to do to feel like the empowered queen that I am. And if that's putting on half a pound of CoverGirl Clean Foundation in classic ivory, then I'm gonna fucking do it, dude. And on that note, if I want to put CoverGirl Clean Foundation onto my no-no zone because I happen to have shaved it and I happen to have gotten razor burn onto it, don't call me out on it. Just go downtown like we all agreed upon and say nothing. I don't care if you're swallowing CoverGirl makeup products. That's not my problem. Alexis Clove. Is Jenny the straight friend you fell in love with? I actually think I'm going to reveal that person on my channel soon. So right now, I'm going to leave it as a mystery. And just tell you, stay tuned. Mystery, mystery, revealing a mystery, mystery, murder mystery. What? Is it a clue? What happened here? Candlestick, 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 candlestick. Shards of glass. Oh my! A puff of smoke and a man appears. What is he doing here? Man, get out of my home. How did you get in here? Are you Chris Angel? And give me some money, please. Team Reese, do you ever take off the magical chin scarf? Let me tell you, my sweet pal, the only people who get to see my full, majestic chin are my cats. Something happens when you see the full chin. It bonds you together for life. There's a reason why my cats are obsessed with me. There's a reason why I cover my chin at all times. It's too powerful to be seen by all. It's the legend of the bond of the chin. There's a reason why my cats treat me like Cleopatra. There's a reason why they fan me with grape leaves. And instead of eating their own cat food, they try to spoon it into my mouth with their little paws. I'm not saying that when I take off my scarf, a magical ray emits from my neck that turns anyone who sees it into my minion, but I'm also not saying it at the same time. Moldy Peach. Aren't you afraid of people finding dirt about you? Have you ever been exposed? And how do you deal with this sort of thing? I think everyone has dirt that could be dug up. Everyone is probably problematic or has done something problematic at some point. That's human. To err is human. Who am I, Shakespeare? Fuck you, Shakespeare. I think overall I probably expose myself constantly, preemptively, as so no one else can do it. Is there more that could be exposed? 1000%. What about that paparazzi chin pic though? Where's that double chin at though, bitch? Must protect the double chin at all costs? Am I afraid of somebody finding dirt about me? No, bitch. Because then I can fall into a classic YouTube scandal though. Emilia Fart. More like Emilia, don't even start. Emilia Fart feuding with Bella Thorne over controversial lip slip pics. Lip slip meaning when a part of your vagina falls out. Emilia Fart feuding with Garrett Watts over what she said at his mouse funeral. I wish it was you, Garrett. By the way, I'm a Slytherin. A pussy. Bubbird, what's your deepest, darkest, and most real fear? Probably dying before I get to fulfill my destiny. Liliana Rosie, what would you do if you had a penis? I would personally attend a conference held in Pound Town. Adelaine Chains, what's the greatest thing you're happy about in life, and what's the worst thing? The greatest thing would probably be that I'm able to be creative and express myself as a job. That is the coolest thing that's ever happened in my entire life. And I'm about to cry because it means so much to me. The worst thing, probably the fears in my head that hold me back from flourishing, because guess what? And then you don't indulge in fear, then you can grow like the flower you're meant to be. Everyone is a sunflower, and when you listen to the love in your heart, you can bloom like the king you were born into. And guess what? We are all royalty, and guess what? No one is everyone, everyone is cool, and everyone has a sunflower seed within their core. And then when you let go of fear and you give into the love, it blooms into the sky. Julia Wags, is Emilia Fart a character or the real you? I don't see a line between Emilia Fart and Emilia whatever my last name was. I don't even remember at this point. I would say the most genuine version of myself was probably in my videos. And the fake version of myself is when I'm being polite in public. Madeline342. Do you ever care what anyone else thinks about you? Yeah. I think if you're human, you can't... Probably mostly everyone is going to care on some level what other people think. It's just a human trait. But I do think it pays to utterly delude yourself into thinking that whatever it is that you want to do or you think is cool is so cool, and you believe it so truly that it truly doesn't matter if other people don't approve, because like you just know it with every fiber of your being. You're like, of course I'm gonna go to this baseball field and spin in the center while licking a soft serve cone and screaming Enya songs to myself. You don't even notice the hordes of baseball fans on the bleachers screaming at you to get off the field because you're doing this in the middle of a baseball game. It doesn't matter. keys to life. Not that anyone asked or anyone wants it, because why would anyone take advice from me? The keys to life. Delusion. Doing whatever you want. Convincing yourself that you're so iconic that everything you do is a blessing to the world. And then not paying attention to anyone around you. But for real though,